Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Marco Polo back with you. It looks like here in about the middle of 2026, the economic situation is not improving for Americans. Our budgets are being stretched to the maximum, have already been stretched, and no relief is in sight. We've got a lot of geopolitical issues going on overseas, especially affecting energy and oil, which also affects inflation. So what we're looking at is higher inflation on all goods and services because the delivery of the goods and services is directly linked to the cost of oil and gas and energy. Also, we're looking at a major AI bubble. I haven't spoken much about this, but AI is taking jobs and it's starting to pick up at an alarming rate. Many industries AI is being implemented into are actually taking away the jobs. When business owners find out that they can do more with AI and less people, what do you think is going to happen to the people? What do you think is going to happen to the jobs? Folks, wait until robotics gets involved in this, and it's already in the making. When AI and robotics are combined together, now you're going to have robots that can be programmed to do multiple tasks that any human being could probably do, and without taking breaks, and without getting tired. Won't need insurance. A robot won't complain. A robot will work steady night and day, day and night. Maybe it will need servicing from time to time, but you can put another robot in its place. It's going to be major, major changes going on in our employment market. So, what I'm looking at now and what we are all looking at is extremely high housing prices. Folks are unable to purchase a house, especially people starting out. The median cost of a house, somewhere in the 400,000 range in the United States, is unattainable for the median salary, which is somewhere around 70,000. So, with everything else, the insurance, the taxes, and everything else having had gone up, there's added costs, and also, maintaining a home, added costs. It just makes more sense, and it has for some time, in many cases, to rent. So you can rent and you can pass those costs on to your landlord or whoever owns the house. Chances are it's a corporation or a landlord who's been sitting on that house long enough to where they had an entry that was so low that these high costs and the amount of rent that they're charging people, they have no problem eating it up. Now, I'm not speaking for all landlords. A lot of people who jumped in recently in the last 5, 6, 7 years, I will say 5 or 6 years, while prices have ballooned to the sky, their payments and their loans on these houses are very large, and they do require large rents in order to maintain these places. So here we are, up, 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 cost of living, cost of living. Our jobs, our wages, well, I'm already touched on jobs. Jobs are suffering right now, and they're going to be under more pressure due to AI and other things like increased prices of goods and, materials that businesses need to prosper. You see, when a business buys something and creates something and sells whatever product or service that they have, if they have to pay a higher price for what they need in order to deliver that service, it's going to come out of that business's, margin. And if they don't raise their prices, how the heck are they going to make a profit or even, support the business itself and the employees working there? They won't be able to. So themselves have to raise prices. It's this perpetual up, 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 up cycle. And it's insane. And it's really, really, squeezing everybody around. It's too much. Folks, I would say, just keep doing what you're doing. Do the best you can to hang on to whatever income that you have. If you have a job and you don't like your job, just hold on to that job. You like your paycheck. I mean, I'm not saying the paycheck is sufficient to support you, your life, and your family, but you like to get one, don't you? So maintain that if you can. Do your best. You know, also, if you can figure out a way to cut costs, cancel subscriptions, don't do so many things that cost more money. It seems like these days, anytime you leave the house, you're going to spend $100 to $200, and that's a given. You know, just going up the street. So if you, it sucks, man, but not going anywhere saves money. Literally, not going anywhere will save you money. And in that time that you don't do this or that, that money can be applied toward your life and improving things for your situation. I seen something that said, savings equals freedom. Yeah, yeah. And so does investing. You see, saving is a losing proposition. When you take your money and you stick it in the bank, they give you such a small interest rate on your money, while inflation is eating your money away at such a faster interest rate. So your $100 that you put in a bank account doesn't buy what $97 bought a year ago, and doesn't buy what $94 bought 2 years ago. So your $100 is withering away. They're calling it 3%, but we all know better. I mean, we're not blind. It's more than 3%. It's probably closer to 7-8%. And we're losing, our dollar is losing its purchasing power at a rapid rate. If you don't believe me, go outside, go to your local grocery store, and buy what you've always bought, and tell me, have prices gone down? If you could compare it to what you paid for the same products 10 years ago, you will see a massive change. It's gone up across the board. All products basically have gone up. I'm not trying to bum y'all out, but we're in a war right now. We're in economic war, and they're at war with the middle class and the working class. We're the ones catching all the beatdowns. We're the ones paying all the taxes. We're the ones supporting this government. We're the ones supporting everything around us. We're the ones supporting our people. But they're making it harder and harder to support ourselves. And when you break somebody and they can no longer support themselves, you are creating an anxious, upset, disgruntled person. And this is the point where we're at. And you see it all over YouTube. It's not right. We need to fix this situation, and we need to fix it yesterday. This is Marco Polo. If anything I say resonates with you, please leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and let's have these conversations. Have a great day.